I'd love someone to take away the freedom to play in the space of thought, even if they don't change anything yet. Even if it's one thing that we said that hit someone, say, what would it look like if I fill in the blank? Because both of us are very big on possibility and permission from ourselves, not outside. I think you and I, by nature, are less interested in what everyone else thinks. We're more caught up in how we think it's supposed to look, or we have that in common because we are creatives. We do see big vision, so it's hard to shrink that to make it work on a day-to-day basis without
Mhm.
feeling like it's not enough. So, if you are someone who feels the judgment from the outside world more than maybe Diana and I, what is it you want to be known for? What is it you want to feel inside of you? Where is your beat? What does that look like? Even if it doesn't currently fit in your life, in your family, in your work, when we find the beat, it starts pulsing in our ear and we start noticing it louder in certain rooms and quieter in other rooms. Use it as a lens in which to see the world. What do I want more of? What do I want less of? So Liz Gilbert is one of my favorite authors, and I saw her speak a few years ago. And she said she had a year of, she called the year not this. The entire year was not, I don't want that. I don't want that. It was relationships. It was money. It was where she was living. She spent a year shedding what she didn't want. That is how, in my divorce, at the end of my divorce, which was a rough period of time in my life, all I knew was what I did not want. I had no idea who I was and I had no idea what I wanted. But I first had to find out what was not working for me. I had to make space in my hands. So it was not this. And then it started, I'll try that on. I'm willing to be curious. And it takes a while. This is not an easy process, but it's that honesty and that beat you will always come back to, that will always be true for you no matter what. It doesn't have to be turn your life upside down.
Yeah, you
It
don't
can
need to
be
set it
subtle
on fire.
moves. No, you don't. You don't.
As you were just saying that, I remember the story comes to mind of when you were going through that divorce and your friend who's the yoga teacher said, "Why don't you come?" You're like,
No, I'm a stubborn mule. I don't want to do yoga. Why would I do yoga? And then it was too cold in the lobby of her studio. I would sit in the studio, watch people come in and come out looking like they had plastic surgery and went on a vacation and came like, what goes on in that room? Still wouldn't walk in because I'm stubborn and I don't want to do things when there's my rebellious part. And one day it was wintertime and it was freezing in the front room and only the back room was heated. She's like, don't be an idiot. Just come in the back of the room, sit on a mat and sit quietly. Like she didn't know exactly what she was doing. 5 minutes later, I'm in child's pose, hysterically crying on a mat. I'm like, oh, so this is, I didn't do a pose. I just laid in one spot for an hour and it changed my life
hmm,
because I let myself hear my beat
hmm.
and
But you
feel my